Hey you guys, I know it's kind of late for some of you, but I wanted to come on and just give you guys a quick tip, I guess you could call it. But I have been in this business, for those of you that are new. I'm Amber Parker, I'm Ambassador Diamond and also field liaison for the company. And I started this business back in 2012, and I want to share a little bit of my story because maybe you guys need to hear this for somebody else. But I started this business in 2012 after I had gained about 100 pounds with my daughter and 80 with my son. And all I wanted was to try our body wraps. And so if you have not tried our body wraps, I want you to drop a 1 in the comments. And if you have, I want you to drop your results in the comments, okay? But our body wraps are unreal. They're awesome. And that's kind of been our flagship product for so long until this year when we switched over to the Skinny Brew and Keto Coffee for international. But when I got started, I only knew I had no upline, nobody to really reach out and help me. I had my e-suite, I had my website, and I had what we call our steps of success. And I was in school at that point. I wasn't in school physically, okay? But I was in school for this company. And I started studying. I started researching. I started learning a new language. What's BV? What's a leg? What's a qualified leg? What's a fast start mean? Like, I had to learn everything. I didn't have team pages to go to, okay? Or any of the resources really that a lot of you guys have right now. And, but because you guys have these resources, I want to make sure that we're utilizing them, okay? So when I tried the body wrap, I saw results in 45 minutes. Now, 9 out of 10 people see results in 45 minutes. And so it's a great product right now to be using, especially where summer's coming up and everyone wants to tighten, tone, and firm their body. And so I'm going to challenge you guys to order a box of wraps. If you have 2 customers, you have what's called a wrap reward or a product reward right now. And you can go grab 4 of our body wraps for $25. It's free shipping, okay? I know I said it's free shipping. Okay, so if you've had 2 customers, you have one of those within the last 60 days, you have a product reward and you can use those, all right? And I'm gonna walk you through how to go use those, okay? So for every 2 customers you get what's called a product reward, and they expire in 60 days, so be sure to use them. But what I love about that is you can get Skinny Brew, you can get wraps, you can get face wraps, and they're gonna vary based on what country you're in, so you can go and check it out. But if you've gotten 2 customers, you have a product reward, okay, in the last 60 days. So you can log into your eSuite with your username and your password, and you can click on orders, and then it's going to say product rewards on the left-hand side, and they're going to show up and they're going to say see how many you have available. Those are discounted products that you get on top of commissions, on top of your fast starts. It's just an extra added bonus that the company gives us. And so I am going to challenge you guys to go buy a box of wraps or a bag of wraps, and they come in a package of 4. Okay, with our body wraps, you can use 1 every 3 days, okay, until your desired results. So there's 4 in the package. So I recommend using a full treatment before you make an actual result or before you make a judgment on them, all right? 9 out of 10 will see results in 1, but sometimes it does take 2 to 3 to 4 to even 8 to 12 for people to really see that deep result, okay? And I did it on my stomach. You can also cut them in half. They're amazing. And the wraps, you guys, are such an under talked about product, and they work so fast, okay? So when you apply it, you're gonna, and I have YouTubes on it, so you can go check out my YouTubes on how to apply it and things like that. But what you want to do is you want to wear it for 45 minutes-ish, and then it works for 3 more days. Okay, so for 3 days, it's still tightening, toning, and firming your skin. During those 3 days, you're going to want to drink at least 80 to 120 ounces of water to flush everything out. And then you do a cleanse. Do our coffee during those 3 days. Use our reds, our greens, any of our nutritional products. Obviously, the better you can do, the better your results are going to be. And if you do a wrap and then, let's say you eat sugar and carbs over 3 days, it's not going to work. Okay, you guys, this isn't a fix all, do all, I can, throw a wrap on in 45 minutes and have amazing results. We want you to think long-term on this product, okay? But enough of the body wrap. They're amazing and you guys need to go check them out, all right? The point of this video is not to talk about the body wraps and how awesome they are, but to tell you what I did to get to Diamond in 3 months and Ambassador in 2.5 years. All right, I followed the simple steps to success, and if you don't have that, it is in the file in every single team page. It is also, and if it's not there, it should be there, or it will be there. but also they're in your eSuite, which is your back office. So myatworks.com, username, password, you can log in, click on documents, and it'll be there as well. And just search steps to success. And I'm going to show you what that's going to look like right now. But when I started, I knew that I needed to run an ADBV auto shipment if I wanted to be successful. This is a business. This is not a job. If you aren't investing into a business, does businesses get paid? No. Thankfully for us, we just have a $99 startup fee and about $80 to $100 a month in product. Now that is flexible, but again, if you want to be successful, I would say it's not flexible and you need to do it because you get to be a product of the product. And for me, I knew that if I wasn't even willing to spend $100, why was I going to ever make $1,000 or $2,000 or $1 million? Okay. Now we were inducted into the Millionaires Club last year, I believe. And it was awesome. So you guys, I took a $99 investment. I followed these steps and now we're in the Millionaires Club and we're working on our second million. So in just 7 years, like it's crazy. But I want to tell you that I trusted this process and I believed in it. And if you're, again, thinking long-term in this company, an ADBV auto shipment, which it's just a non-negotiable. And you've got to make that commitment to say, you know what, I'm going to work hard. I'm going to get my 6 customers. And then I'm going to take my first paycheck and reinvest it back in $80 to $100, and that product you should be using, okay? And so I have never not in 7 years, never not in any months ran an ADBV auto shipment, because the first thing I want to tell myself and the universe is that I'm ready. I'm ready for a multi-million-dollar business, and I'm willing to invest, and I use the products, which we should, right? People want to see your own personal results. They don't want to see Sally Joe's from, Google. Okay, that's blurry and has green and black and bling all over it. Like, people don't want to see that. They want to see you. And so whether you decide you want to use, for me, when I started, I was like, okay, I'm going to use a different product each month. I can't afford to buy all the products. And I didn't want to like all the products. But I knew that if I was going to, I maybe, let's say, didn't need maybe you don't drink Skinny Brew, but you might have a friend that does. Okay, or maybe you're like, oh, I don't need lash and brow serum, which everyone does, but you have friends who do. And so who are you to say, I don't think that product's for me? It may not be for you, but it might be for somebody else. And so every month I chose I chose 2 to 3 products on my shipment, and that's it. Okay. 2 to 3 products will get you that $80 to $100 shipment every single month. And you can pick the date that it comes. I would highly recommend that it runs on the 1st. So your business is open, you're done, you're commission qualified, and everything is done. So if you've ran an auto shipment this month already, drop the fire emoji in the chat or in the comments. That is something for our team is a non-negotiable, you guys. If you want to be diamond, you want a $15,000 bonus, you want to be invested in the company, run that auto shipment, okay? ASAP in the beginning of the month. You're done, your business is open, okay? And once you run your ADBV auto shipment, and what I decided for me was I was going to have 2 to 3 products, okay? 1 product I was going to use, and 2 I was going to sell. And so therefore my product was completely free. Following me? So essentially right now, what I do is I buy 4 bags of coffee, Keto Coffee, Skinny Brew, either one. And 2 of those are mine. That's a 30-day supply. And 2 of them are to be sold. By the way, can you do this with your fingers? Or this? Talented. But, so I still have 2 for me and 2 to sell as samples. So if I sell 30 packets of Skinny Brew or Keto Coffee, 1 for $8 or 2 or 5 for $25, I've made a good profit, and my 30-day supply of coffee is completely free. And I have invested in my business 0, okay? Like, I am out 0 money. I always run my business for free, and that's what I've done since day 1. I've always picked 1 product for me to try and 2 to sell, or 2 for you and 1 to sell, right? Like, it's okay to be making an investment in the company. So the first step, and I'm going to turn this around and I'm going to walk you through this, you guys. I have this piece of paper for the last 7 years. Every customer, every distributor that I've signed up, I have this. And it is so easy. It is so simple, and I love it. And I'm going to try and show you guys what I do. And this isn't the most professional, but here we are. This is what we got. Okay. And I want you guys to know too, you guys, that I don't have like this really cool office. I have my cell phone, I have my bed, I have, a chair maybe. Oh my, that is not gonna work. Ooh-wee. we're going to do a Sharpie and see if I can't. Much better. Okay. So I'm going to turn this around, and this is what the sheet looks like, okay? So again, I print this off every single month and I write it in, all right? Now, whether you don't have a printer, draw 6 lines for your customers and 3 for your distributor. And so the first step is to run your ADBV auto shipment, okay? Like I said, let's do the 1st through the 5th if possible, all right? I understand we get paid on the 15th, so at minimum, the 17th we should be commission qualified, okay? And an ADBV auto shipment is 1 to 2 to 3 products, depending on what you order. I'd recommend the 4-pack of coffee, and then use 2 and sell 2. And you'll make really good cash as well, okay? Step number 2 is gathering 6 customers. Is this backwards, by the way? I don't think it is, but I think it's when it's turned around. So will you guys give me some thumbs up if I'm good and it's not backwards? Just give me some thumbs up, okay? So our first goal, and this is, again, right when you start. If you just started with us, your first step is to pay your $99 business builder kit. And hopefully you've already done that if you're watching this. And then our next step is to gather 6 customers. So I'm going to gather Sarah, and she orders the hair, skin, and nails, okay? And she ordered on the 2nd, and her ID number goes down here because I like to manage my customers' orders and accounts. That way I know it's done right, and if they need to change it, I can. And if they need any help with their account, I have their information. Now they're welcome to change it, of course. Okay, so I have 1 customer, and then I sign up Joe on the TFX and Fat Fighters. Okay, and she signs up on the 5th, and then I have her ID number here. Okay, and then I have Tiffany, and she orders the Beauty Works line, and she ordered on the 10th, and her ID number, okay? And then we have Josh, and then we have Becky, and we have Yasmin, okay? And they all order products, all right? So for every two customers that I get, and Sarah, every customer is going to order at least 1 product a month for 3 months. So she starts with the hair, skin, and nails. She can change that next month to TFX. She can change that next month to the Beauty Works line. She can change it to any of our products, and that's all our customers have wholesale on everything for life, all right? So it is flexible, and if she ordered on the 5th and next month she wants it to run on the 1st, she can. They can change the date, and they can change the product. It's really, really flexible, okay? So that's our customer program. For every 2 customers, you can see right here, I get what's called a product reward. And we have Coffee Cut because that's part of the program. But if you're international, it's going to be the body wraps or the facial wraps, or I think Keto Energy is on there. There's a couple of other ones, and when you log in, you're going to see those rewards. And so that's for every 2 customers, I get a product reward. 2 customers, I get a product reward, okay? Super easy, and these expire in 60 days. 60 days. Okay, so don't let those expire because they're awesome and they're really a huge discount on products, all right? When you get your 6 customers in your first 30 days, right here, oh, it's okay, you bring them in. When you get your 6 customers in your first 30 days, you're going to unlock $150 in free product when you gather your first 6 customers. So again, this shows it right here. Now with this $100 and $150 in free product, you can get whatever products you want. There is anything that you want, you can get. Obviously not sale items or discontinued items, but you're going to get $150 in free product. This is also going to make you what's called Fast Start qualified, and he's in there. Maybe ask him what he's doing. Sorry. But so you're going to get $150. With that, you can get whatever you want. This is also going to make you what's called Fast Start qualified. Okay. I'm going to write that down here. Fast Start qualified, meaning qualified. I don't know how to spell. Okay. So meaning you can take on step 2 and you're going to be eligible for our $150 bonuses that are weekly. Okay. And those are endless, and they pay out on Fridays in $50 increments for every 2 customers. I'm going to walk you through that, okay? So again, a customer is anyone who orders at least 1 product a month for 3 months. Every 2 that I get a product reward. When I get 6 in 30 days, I get $150 in free product. Simple enough. I just repeat. If you get 8 customers, awesome. You get 20, great. You get 2, let's work harder and make sure we get 6 non-negotiable in our first 30 days, okay? And then every month I repeat this. So every month it's my goal to get 6. Every month it's my goal to sign up at least 3 distributors. And some months I get more distributors than I do customers, or more customers than I do distributors. This is just simply a guideline. This is not mandatory. This is not a have to. This is simply just an option and a roadmap to success, okay? Step number 3, we want to partner with 3 people and go Ruby and earn that $500 on average a month. And I'm going to show you guys how. So distributor is anyone who wants to build a business, try the products, and get paid. So that's really the only difference between a customer and a distributor, is that distributors want to get paid, customers just want to try the product. And so for me, when I started, I thought, well, if I'm already going to be spending money on the product, why don't I at least have the option to get paid? So make sure that you're asking your customers either within their 3 months or after their 3 months, go back. And that's why I love writing them down, is so I can go back to Tiffany and I can say, hey, you loved that beauty line. Why don't you do the business and at least have the option to make money if you're already buying product? Okay, so go back to your customers. And again, I have 7 years of these papers of all my customers and all my distributors and their information. Okay, so 3 friends. So who do you know that lost their job in the last few weeks? Who is a stay-at-home mom of 27 kids? Who has 16 dogs and loves to travel? Okay, like who are your friends that you're like, I would love to travel with her. I think she'd be awesome. She's super positive. Who are those people? That's who you want to reach out to do this business with you, okay? So I'm going to sign up Crystal, Kaylin, and Ashley. Okay, and then same thing, Crystal signed up on the 1st, Ashley signed up on the 5th, and let's say she was the 27th, okay? Now, the reason why I'm using these random dates, you guys, is because not every day you're going to make a sale. Not every day that you work are you going to get a customer or a distributor. So don't beat yourself up if it takes you, last month it took me till the 17th to get my first enrollment, and then I had signed up 16 customers and 9 distributors. So do not pause during the month if you don't see this getting filled out. Keep going and be consistent, okay? And then I write their ID number, and I'm going to show you why I do that, okay? One is because when Crystal signs up, she paid her $99. I'm going to work with her on getting her 6th customer and completing step number 2, and then I'm going to work on Crystal doing step number 3 herself. Kaylin signed up with the $99 business builder kit. I'm going to help her get her 6 customers. And by help, I mean I'm going to give them content. I'm going to walk them through wording. I'm going to make sure that they're posting consistently. I'm going to make sure that they know the daily task list, that they know, what are some really good habits to get into to build a successful business. Okay. And so when I sign up Crystal and she gets 2 customers, right? You follow me? When Crystal gets 2 customers, I'm going to write this over here. When your distributors get 2 loyal customers, I'm going to say LCS, you're going to see that abbreviation. When your distributor gets 2 customers within their first 30 days, you, get $50. Remember how I talked about this $150 in bonuses? That's the first $50. When they get their second 2 customers, they're going to get paid, they're going to get the product reward, and I'm going to get another $50. When she gets her 3rd customer, or her 3rd set, so Becky and Jasmine, let's say Crystal gets, 2 customers, I'm going to get another $50 bonus because I have helped Crystal fast start her business and helped her coach through these 6 customers. So it's a win for Crystal and it's a win for me because now I have that $150 coming in the next Friday, okay? And then Kaylin too. Kaylin's going to sign up her 6 customers and I get $150 in bonuses, okay? Ashley's going to sign up her 6 customers. Let's say Ashley only gets 2 customers in her first 30 days. I'm just going to get a $50 bonus, and that's it, okay? If they get 4 customers, you're going to get $100, right? Because for every 2, we get $50 in $50 increments. And so the point of the steps to success is to qualify yourself every single month. Work on those 6 customers. And once I'm past my 30 days, I can help and I can place Sarah under Crystal, Joe under Kaylin, Josh under Crystal, Tiffany under my distributors to work on their customers. It's a win-win for them, and it helps you build your business, and it helps them. They get excited and you get paid and they get paid. And so it's a really awesome building together system to make sure that we are building a long-term successful business. And it's really, really, really simple, and I think a lot of people overcomplicate it. And so as soon as you get your 3 distributors and your group volume with Crystal, Kaylin, and Ashley is at 2,000, you are now Ruby, okay? And so that's how you build the ranks. And then I'm going to help Crystal go Ruby, Kaylin go Ruby, and now I'm Emerald. I'm going to help Crystal go Emerald, etc., and build rubies on rubies on rubies on rubies on rubies. And that is how you're going to make it to the top of the company. And so print this off, you guys. And on the back of this sheet is a simple way. Again, download the Connect app. This is your first start that you want to do. If you guys haven't done this, download the Connect app. What's your why? I want to know. Actually, will you just drop it in the comments? What's your why? Why did you join this business? Why do you need that extra income? What is this business going to do for you? How is it going to make a difference in your life? Okay. And then how much time are you willing to commit to this business? It's a business, you guys. It's not a job. No one's going to tell you, hey, clock in, clock out, right? You want to find that self-discipline and really find out how many hours you're committed to a week. And then start building your list to sell your coffee samples. Who do you know that loves you to sign up as loyal customers? And then who do you know that you could use extra income? And this is just, again, a brief, small list. You can add more to it that you want extra income. Those are going to be your distributors. And so this, again, you guys, is the best thing that I would say we've ever produced in the company as far as training. It is so simple, it's duplicatable, and everyone can do this. And so at minimum, our goal every single month should be at least one of these. Sometimes I do it twice or 3 times, but at minimum, we want to work towards 6 customers and 3 distributors, 6 customers, 3 distributors, 6 customers, 3 distributors, okay? And in no particular order. If you sign up 3 distributors and then work on your 6, perfect. No problem, right? But this is the key. This is what we do to be successful in the company. And I would highly recommend that you guys download this and have your own, or again, if you don't have a printer, write 6 lines for your customer before you get the customers. There is a really powerful, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but like there's something awesome about prepping before it's there. And so if you don't print this or write out your 6 customers and you're going to wait until you have one to make a line, I know it sounds stupid, but if you just get a piece of paper and draw 6 lines for your customers and 3 for your distributors, that is going to help you and get into the mindset that they're already here. I just have to stay consistent. I need to be a product of the product. I got to post every single day. So for me, I like to challenge myself. I'll do 30 lines for customers and 10 for distributors. In some months I get it, and some months I don't. But again, I'm preparing and I'm stretching myself to do a little bit more than the bare minimum. And this business loves speed. Okay, so get with your sponsor, get with your upline as far as post to gather customers and as far as wording goes for your distributors. But again, don't forget these fast starts. There's huge, huge, huge bonuses. I mean, if I get 3 of these, $150, that's $450 in bonuses just from helping my 3 distributors. That's not including my $500 on average in commission. So again, you guys teach this, understand it. I want you to be able to explain this in your sleep. My daughter, who's 12, can explain this to me. And so it is a very simple way to be successful in our business. And I don't think a lot of people use it. And so I want to make sure that your call to action tonight is to get this in some way, shape, or form. And so once you've printed this or written it out, I want you to drop that picture in the chat or say, I'm done. I have my steps to success. You guys, I'm telling you, it is a game changer in your business. And if you don't plan, then you're going to plan to fail. Okay. So plan on success, and I will see you guys on the next training. But this is, again, I want you guys to have this. It is so simple and such an easy tool, and I just don't feel like a lot of people are using it. And so be ready for that law of attraction. Yes, Ashley, like be ready for, your 6 customers and your 3 distributors. Like be ready for that. But in the mindset, you got to have it in front of you. And so I love this. Again, I have all 7 years of my steps to success. And whether you use an iPad or a notebook or your phone, I don't care. The fact of the matter is that I want you to have it and know what we need next, okay? All right, you guys, have a great, I think it's Thursday. Have a great Thursday, and I will talk to you guys soon.